Welcome in, everybody. Got a different cockpit this time. I'm going to start a new series. I'm going to fly it every once in a while. I'm going to mix in some Microsoft Flight Simulator videos. Hope you guys enjoy them. I'm going to start a new series called, and it's going to be the Logbook Series, where I just basically treat every flight like an entry in the logbook. First flight here, I'm flying up to Cheyenne, Wyoming out of Wichita. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Get some bats on. Standby power's on. External power on. Let's turn on the avionics. I'm in the track IR. We're going to load our current position from GPS number 1. Master switch on. Start the APU. Now I'm doing this all from memory. I used to fly the Citation X a lot in Flight Sim X with a buddy of mine. So let's see if we can't remember what all I need to do. Go ahead and load the flight plan. Okay, so on the nav page, import it from SimBrief. There we go. We're gonna go max cruise speed. Initial cruise 3.7. We are heading to the west, so it's got to be an even number. We're gonna go up to 40,000. Flight level 400. Generator. The bleed's on. Alright, it's all stabilized. Let's go ahead and start left engine. Get the ATIS. Looks like we're running out of runway 14. No departures available. Winds are out of the south, 170 at 7 knots, 10 miles visibility. A few clouds at 4,600, scattered at 1,000, scattered at 12,000. Actually, that's scattered at 10,000, scattered at 12,000. All right. Winds are out of the south. Gonna be runway 14. Altimeter 3014 set. Yeah, one thing I forgot in this jet that differs from the FSX version is I gotta align the INSs. I have the settings to instant align because I'm not gonna sit forever and wait. So let's go ahead and align them. It dinged, it set a line, and now it's in nav mode. Alright, we're going to change the runway to 19 left. We're going to change the runway to 19er left. It's going to be a shorter. It's going to be a shorter taxi. All right, there we go. Confirm the initialization. There's our V speeds. V1 121, VR 124, V2 is 130. So our rotate speed's gonna be 124. And we are ready to go. We're on the taxi lights. Release the brakes. Start taxiing out. Got the APU down. We're going to be in the soup here pretty quick, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on. Go ahead and turn on the autopilot. right turn. I'm going to start the right turn, and then I'm going to select in the FNS here, go direct to Kyler. Feels weird being in flight sim again. It's been a very long time, like I said before. That's all right. I'm not quite sure how to do these videos, so please bear with me. I'll get the hang of it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. Should have stowed that for takeoff. All right, passing 10,000, landing lights off, and let's get the speed going. So I'm currently climbing in flight level change, as you can see right here. So whatever speed that I have set, currently it will pitch to hold that speed. So in the nose down and nose up knob here, you roll that nose down, will give you a faster speed, and then it changes the speed right there. So I'm gonna set a little over 300 knots, probably 310 knots. Most of my flight sim flight time has been between the 747-400, the Cessna 208, and the Citation X here. Roll the throttles back to climb, set climb power. Here we go. We've passed 18,000. We're going to go ahead and set 29902 standard on the altimeter. I will say they did a really good job with this aircraft. All right, we're passing Kyler. Looks like we got about 50 minutes estimated time. Alright, so I'm going to press the CO up here, and I'm going to set my reference speed to Mach 0.90. For the rest of my climb, passing flight level 385 for 400. Feet to go. Alright, we're leveling off to flight level 400. Pull it back to cruise. Current estimated flight time is 33 minutes from now. Alright, let's get our arrival set up in the aircraft. Landing runway is going to be runway 09. The arrival approach is going to be the RNAV 09. Barger. And we will activate that. And after Egbert, we'll go Barger. Clear that discontinuity. Our top of descent currently is 131 miles away. We are approaching our top of descent in 11.5 miles. Sun's coming down, golden hour. Looks freaking sweet. No cloud. Not a single cloud in the sky. Not a single cloud in the sky. It's going to be a nice landing. Love flying at the golden hour. You can still see the ground, but then you'll see all the lights from the airfield. It looks freaking sweet. I'm excited to put this thing down on the first flight for the Logbook Series. 3010. Alright, here comes our top of descent. Hold the throttle back. So right before the top of descent, about 20-30 miles, what I did was I selected the VNav here. And so once the carrot came down, with the VNav selected at the top of descent, once that carrot's in the middle, the aircraft will follow the descent profile. And all you gotta do is just pull the throttles back. Don't remember if this has an auto throttle or not. I don't think it does, but for some reason at some point I thought it did. That's okay, we're heading down into Cheyenne. Got a hell of a crosswind up here at altitude. Got a 95 knot crosswind from the front. Alright, I'm going to take it off of the nav mode. That's a heck of a turn after Barger, so I'm going to just stick on this heading toward Barger, and then I'll make my turn to SIG-C when it's not such a hard turn to final. There's the airfield. let's go ahead and start making that turn towards Sig C. And then what I'll do is select direct Sig C. All right, let's go ahead and take control of the aircraft. I have visual on the airfield. Autopilot's off. Nice smooth touchdown. Everybody, welcome to Cheyenne, Wyoming. All right, let's go ahead and call it here. Set the parking brake. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Leave a comment down below what you guys think. Basically, make it kind of like a pilot's logbook on adventures that I'm going to go on. I plan on a bunch of stuff. I like to do a lot of random flying. At some point, I'll head up to Alaska, do some bush flying in the 208. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Would you guys like to see more of these videos in FS? I think I'm going to go ahead and start adding these into the rotation. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. Take care. No aircraft were harmed in the making of this video, except all of them. If you enjoy the flight, hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next sortie.